It's me. Hi. Hey, it's Tom again. So, like I said, hunting season's around the corner. We looked at a bunch of stuff already. Now we're going to look at what I'll be carrying hunting. Not saying a haversack that I'm going, on a trek or a scout. I'm just saying hunting. And the only reason why I'm downsizing this low is because literally the shape I'm in right now, I'm looking at 400 or 500 yards into the woods, and that's about it. So if I carry minimal gear, I can literally yell loud enough to where somebody's going to hear me if I run into problems. And to be honest with you, to be honest with you, that's where I'm at. It's not a big, I'm not out there miles like I used to be, or for hours or days. So, we'll be right back and we'll take a look at this. No, we won't, because I don't have a pause on this. All right. I found out that if I use the camera on this, it takes a long time to upload videos. If you go into your YouTube search bar where your icon is and everything, there's a little camera there. If you record it on the YouTube recorder, now this is only working for my tab. I can't say what it will do with yours devices. But if you use that recorder, it uploads like lightning speed. So, what were you using this year? What we are using this year is a pain in the butt to get out of the case. That's what it is. That would help. Now, I picked this up in a trade, and it was brand new when I got it. So, what we're using this year, so I wanted to always see what the hype was with these Pathfinder products. Now, I used their fixing wax until I learned how to make my own. And the fixing wax and stuff always seem to do phenomenal. I believe this is the 32-ounce Pathfinder bottle, or 40-ounce. But this is the Pathfinder bottle set. I've tried it out a couple of times, and it works pretty good. It's got the folding wing handles that locks in together, and, you've seen the whole 9 yards. Fish mount spreader. Works with the bottle. You got to stretch it out a little bit to get it to work right with the cup. Don't be afraid of doing that, just give it a little pull. And the cup now makes a bail to cook with. This is it's a 25-ounce cup, so whatever you're doing, you have 25 ounces of stuff you're cooking. Stainless steel. They're pretty heavy. I mean, I've seen heavier, but these are pretty heavy. So this is going to be my go-to kit for this hunting season. I got this in a trade from a guy from the Bushcraft Trading Post, and also a Lansky sharpening system and a German canteen set. The German canteen set is a phenomenal little canteen. It's 32 ounces, but it looks like it's about 16. It's a phenomenal little thing. The only problem with it is the cup detaches, but there's a bottom half to it. I guess it's a pot or whatever. That don't detach off the webbing, so you really can't use it. So what you're left with is a cup and a canteen. I guess it'd be good for pouring food back, into and letting it cool off, or letting water cool off, or whatever. But this system here seemed to work for me throughout the summer better than that did. That's where the plastic cup came from, because they just put it in there for drinking out of. But I got to go to one of my metal ones. A friend of mine told me that the metal GSI cups you can sandwich in here. I'm going to try it, see if it works. So that's the cup. It's 25 ounce. I'd like to get a lid for it, but it's not necessary. Fish mount spreader. And the bottle. Okay. Now in this same kit, This comes in a Condor Molly water bottle pouch. Phenomenal quality on the pouch. It really is. And it's insulated, so the water is going to stay cold or hot. There's an outside pouch. You've all seen these. There's an outside pouch here that I keep that spit stove in. Some hand sanitizer. I'm going to be putting a heat sheet in here, or just some Mylar space blankets, just in case. On the side I attached another little Molly pouch. And this came from that, it's Caribou Country Outdoors. I won one of his giveaways. It's a survival kit, and I can't remember the name of it, the company that makes it. Inside of here I have a small ferro rod, because I always carry one on my knife anyway. There's a little, this is a Cree flashlight. It's bright as all get out, and it is a zoomable lens. I don't know why that looks like it's shivering, but it does. Anyway, takes one AA battery, one AAA battery, I think it is. So that's the front of the pouch, and there's going to be more going in here. And I'll tell you why I really like these pouches. Trappers, remember everybody? I am admired with trappers here. Now this is kind of wider than most trappers, but it'll fit right in that holder. A regular trapper knife. So I can carry extra blades on me. People think I'm nuts, but you know what? I've been in the woods and lost my main blade. I told a story years ago about a knife I had bought, and I lost it the first day out, and I didn't have a knife the rest of the day. So I carry one on my vest, one on my side, one on my pocket, and one here. I always got a blade with me. It's just an OCD thing with me. In this section here, well, it's not put together yet, but I have a Smith's sharpener, just for in case. And that's another reason for extra blades, because when I was a kid, hunting knives, pocket knives, stuff like that, they lost their edge real fast. And so I always carried extra blades just because, you know, they lost their edge. My brother, he's 70 years old, he carries three Camp Kings in his pocket. One loses an edge, he's got the other one. And that's deer and everything. I gave him a Jeff White trade knife, and he still carries the Camp Kings. So anyway, in this pouch here, I got makings for coffee, tea, some Coleman waterproof matches, lighter, a couple of dry bags. Oh yeah, extra battery for the flashlight. The whistle that came with the survival kit. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that takes off through the woods, so. Oh, it's a double-sided whistle, that's why. Okay. So that whistle's in there. About 30 yards of bank line. And one of my little poncho survival. Oh, okay, I got the space blanket in here. I just put this together. I'm starting today to get this together for hunting season, so I'm not exactly sure what's in here and where it's all at, but that comes with using. So anyway, that's what I got in here for hunting with this year. Many coffees. I generally have a coffee or two every time I'm out, because it's just something that I enjoy. Sitting down with the little kit, you know, boiling up a cup of coffee, having a cup of coffee, taking a break. Maybe a granola bar, you never know. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. But this goes beautiful on this kit. Of course, it's all Molly attachable. I didn't get the shoulder strap with it, so I just used one that I had. So this is what I've downsized to. Now there's a a get by survival kit here. Here's a get by survival kit. Now I do have another canteen kit. You know, with the canteen cup, the cooker, the canteen cup, the cooker, a 40-ounce Nalgene Oasis. Now, if anybody's looking for them, a Nalgene Oasis canteen will honestly hold 40 ounces. I measured it out with a measuring cup. It'll hold 40 ounces. And I called Nalgene Company itself, and Nalgene told me that any of their bottles, you can boil water inside a cup. Just let it cool for a few seconds. Wait till the bubbles stop bubbling. And you can pour it into the canteen without melt. Which is something I'm not used to, because if any of you guys remember the old GI canteens, put hot water in them and they're a goo. Now, I had two of them before. I gave one to Caveman Cody years ago, or he traded or something years ago. And the other one I gave to my son, which he lost. So I bought this one here, and they're kind of flimsy. And I bought this one here. They're like $9. They're really cheap. Great canteens, though, because you can see how much water's in them. They come in blue, green, yellow, red. I got coyote color. And like I said, they're kind of flimsy, so it was worrying me. So I filled it up with water, and I flipping it around the yard, and it hasn't busted yet. So I'm happy with that. So if you get a chance, you carry a canteen system. The GI canteen ain't working for you, try one of them Nalgene Oasis. You can get them on eBay or Amazon. Like I said, I think I got mine for $9. Give them a try. But that's what I'm going to pare down to. And like I said, it's not like I'm going out miles in the woods. So, this is Tom. And there'll probably be a couple more installments to this. And I want to thank you for your time and your patience. Don't forget to tell your friends. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.